Hey guys, what's up? Lindsay here. So, I was trying to film the videos for this week tonight, Tuesday night, and my power has been going off most of the night. So, I've had to work from my MacBook, but the MacBook has been too full for me to edit a new video. I had to pull something that was older on the computer and ended up finding one that I think those who come to my YouTube and know me in the industry will appreciate, mainly because this pertains hugely to the psyche of those who purchase their content. So I hope that you guys will take the time to listen to the video. I know it's a little bit longer. I edited it down as much as I can. Everything that I left, though, I felt was necessary, with the exception of one or two really bad jokes. Those also need to stay. Alright, enjoy.
You get back what you put out. So think about that when making decisions, especially with other people involved. Our forte is tell me I'm pretty, love me. A lot of us actually don't need that validation, but women love to hear it. So either way, thank you. Trying to realign your mind to let you know that it's okay to want these things. It's not taboo. What's taboo is keeping yourself from the things that are aligned with you that make you feel good. If you're into kinky shit and that's where it puts you in your bliss, then there's nothing wrong with that. And anyone who says that it's wrong, well, they're living in their ego, because ego's judgment's best friend, right? When you're in your heart, you just observe. You don't react to things or respond in a way that would be judgmental. So if you come across somebody who says like, ew, you're into that, and they give you that type of response, that's kind of the default response for a really lazy mind because they've been conditioned to that. So it's kind of exciting coming into this new awareness where people are with their energy, because when someone responds to something with the terminology that you're not used to, where they're like, wow, that's super cool, can you tell me more about it? Like, they're an awakened being, they're open to new things. And anyone who is awakened knows that mind, body, soul has to be connected, and it is submission to source. So there is still the dominant submissive aspect that a lot of people are looking for in the kink world. It's just way different than what they genuinely show you. And when it comes to like religion or anything else, it's the same basis. It's living in love, living in bliss, and bliss, love, and money are all the same energy. There is no separation from them at all, ever. The only thing that separates it is your experiences that shape your expectation of it being separated. Don't just assume that everyone's one aspect. That's one thing you can see about me, is that I don't just automatically project. Like, just don't assume everyone's projecting everything they're saying at you. Well, most people do. That's the problem. And then they get mad when bad things happen to them, because the sun does revolve around you, but you're thinking and focusing on things that are not in alignment with you. So in regards to it, if we're talking in perspective of the sun being revolving around you, it really is about you, all about you. But the problem is a lot of times we project our experiences or our negative thoughts or our self-sabotaging thoughts onto others, and then you get a reaction from them. And so they have to kind of stand in their power, like, no, we were having a conversation before you entered. And so you have to just kind of respect where people are and hope that the person that's kind of addressing what's going on or doesn't fully resonate with where they're going. You just kind of hope that they've got some tact when they're letting you know that. But I had a couple people come in yesterday who were really triggered by the things I was saying. And one of them was like, I want to say was a lawyer, the way that things were happening. And I literally kept saying leading, you're leading. Without a lawyer would say leading the witness. Like, I just kept saying you're leading the conversation. The way that it was asked was leading a conversation to make someone think a specific way so that it was really low key. Females, when they're trying to be rude to another female, but they're like classy, they're low key, really, really vindictive and rude. And you have to be aware of it to go, whoa, dude, and then you can address it or however you'd like to handle that. But people really don't understand their subconscious sometimes. So someone got super, super triggered, and I was really grateful for the conversation because other people in the room saw what was said on his end, and then they were able to hear how I handled that situation in regards to someone speaking their mind, which everyone's completely fine for you to speak your mind. Would I have a problem with? You're this clever. I'm a mirror for you. You just haven't awakened to it. So just stand by. You'll get there. Don't worry. Everyone will be here at this point. It's just some people take a little bit longer because there are a lot of three-dimensional things around us that literally stop us from focusing on what we need to focus on so that we can fully move through into where we need to go and why we're here. If you stop and think about why you're here on this world, you're not here to live, to work, to die. Like, you're just not. That's not what you're here for. Thank you. It's just, you're not here for that. And so you have to think, what is my purpose? And then how you find, I appreciate it. I'm so down. And actually, hold on one second. Getting radical in here. Radical. But you know what? This type of change takes radical. It does. You can't be anything but radical when you go full force into this and decide that you're going to change your life, because the minute that you change your life, everything turns around. Like right now, if I were to focus on my three-dimensional realities that are kind of like cropping up a little bit, they're from an old vibration that I was holding because I'm such a master manifester and a master generator that literally, if I'm in my own energy, I'm okay. But if I let somebody else around and they are, thank you, I'm just a mirror for you. So it's totally cool. This is how you are because you attract what you are. So if you're in my room, this is how you are. You see the world like this. And that's really beautiful. We attract what we are. So when people stop focusing on external things and focus on, well, who am I? It's really fun because a lot of times we've been conditioned to be this person or that person, and you like this and you don't like that. And there's like a template for who you're supposed to be. And there's a template for how society expects you to be. But who the fuck decided that society was supposed to be a specific way? I just want to talk. Masturbation is great too. You could use that power, you can use that energy of masturbation to literally manifest more in your life and become a master manifester while masturbating. Yeah, man, get it. So yeah, it's really important to, like, they talk about like diets, right? Oh, well, I'm doing this cleanse and like it's the new year, so I just got a new gym membership and I'm working out. But okay, what are you putting into your mind? What is your mental diet like? And I'm like that commercial that just keeps popping out words. You have the freedom of choice. You have the freedom to be happy. You are freedom. He said, watch. You are manifesting me becoming a dictionary for words by affirming that. Your thoughts, your speaking, what you're saying, how you type it out becomes an affirmation. You're doing great. I love you, computer. Computer's a badass. Of course it is. I am. My candle's a badass. My candle's drowning in wax right now. It's still burning. Like, bitch, I'm here. I'm a high frequency right now. Like, somebody throw some water on my ass. All right. I'll bet I know what happened. That's weird. Will you please do what I want you to do? Oh, you know, I'm so blonde. I love my guides. They're like, hey, yo, you turned the alerts off, bro. That's literally what I heard. You turned it off, dude. Oh, my bad. Yay! It worked. Fixed it. That's actually what I'm working towards. I'm working towards being a clarity coach. And I figured the best way to start is just start talking here. Nobody's going to know if I can help them or offer anything to their life in regards to them growing if I don't just start talking. So my guides are like, just get on cam. You're on cam anyways, and you might as well fucking talk. So hi, here I am. That's why I talk. And like, if it's seeming like no one's in here, I'm recording these shows. So I am acing life, but so are you. Like, you're obviously acing life because I'm acing life and you're in here and you're a reflection of me. Like, that's literally how it works. And when you think about it, like, oh wow, everything I'm seeing is a reflection of me, but taken out of me, because the universe, and not the universe, you, your higher self, your oversoul, which is the universe, you are God, they are all literally trying to get your attention to let you know that you are so much more than what you're allowing yourself to be. Somebody didn't like that last part. You are God. Get over it. You can make someone God by what you believe, or you can be God and let yourself create your reality. And all I'm going to say to anyone that may be triggered by what I'm saying or upset, all I'm going to say is Just apply what I'm saying to your life for 30 days. What are you going to lose, right? If nothing happens, you're in the exact same spot that you're in right now, which could or could not be perceived as good. I don't know what your reality is. I don't know your life. I'm not manifesting for you. And see what I'm talking about, Adam? See how Frankenstein just came in? What's up, babe? Everyone is a mirror of me, so I don't have to worry about people coming in. Before I got out of that fear mindset, which fear is just an expectation that we have kind of hidden from ourselves, and we tell ourselves that it's reality, when in reality it's just an expectation from an experience that's happened. When you step out of that fear and you fully step into your power and you're like, listen, everything that I'm seeking is seeking me, that happens. And I literally set an intention before I get on cam where I'm like, hey, let the people that need to hear what I'm saying come into cam. Let me help those who need to be helped, because it's an energy. At this point, I don't really give a fuck about, oh, well, I didn't make this much money because, you need to give me this for me to talk to you. Like, I don't give a fuck about that, because money is an energy and love is an energy, and it's the same energy. And it literally is that easy to just step into the energy of what you're seeking by being it. And a lot of people don't understand it. They push it away because, I want it right now. Why isn't it here right now? It's not that you have to work hard for something. You have to align your vibration to it. It isn't a necessity of working hard to get where you want, because you'll see people who are great workers that work their entire life that are not where they want to be. It's because their vibration isn't aligned and they're working hard. And the whole time they're working hard, this is the important part, they're speaking out to anyone who will listen that they're working hard and nothing that they want is coming. Affirming over and over and over and over again that they're not going to get what they want because they're working hard and they can't see it. Okay, yeah, you're right, because you just affirmed it. You're a fucking source creator, and everything that you say, everything that comes out of your mouth is going to happen. And it's the problem that people are subconsciously creating by looking at this, by looking at that, by watching the news saying the media this, the media that. Who runs the media? Who owns the media? I would get into it, but because there's certain topics that I don't want to talk about here, and there's specific reasons for it. But what I'm going to say about that with the media is, like, it's run by specific people that want you to believe a specific narrative so they can continue to keep you out of your power. If you're fearful about shit that you see right here, you are disempowered. Going, fuck it, whatever comes, and submitting to source is empowering yourself, and literally stepping into your power aligns you to everything. Yeah, mom, exactly. It's already yours. It's already yours. You just have to align yourself to that timeline. You have to align yourself to that version that you already are. You're holding yourself back with all of these ideals of who you think you are and who you've been told that you are, but who gave the people power around you to tell you who the fuck you are? If someone comes up and says, this is who you are, this is who you are, this is who you are, and it doesn't resonate with you, those aren't your people. Like, I had someone in here yesterday who didn't resonate with me, and he sat here over and over again arguing with me that I was wrong because he didn't agree with what I said. You're disempowering yourself by sitting there over and over and over again arguing with someone that you're arguing with. Me is literally like banging your head against the wall. I am in my power. I know what I am, and I know how I'm going to get where I'm going, and you can't shake my morale. And that triggers people, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be the trigger. I'm here to make you feel it. Really, I am. Whether you like it or not, that's your thing. That's your perspective. That's your perception. I'm not in your mind. I don't know what you're thinking or how you'd be viewing things. All I know is that I turn every single situation into something that is working for me, and everything always works out for me. Everything. I believe that with every ounce, every fiber of my being, from the depths of my oversoul. Everything is always working out for me. Always. Okay, and then we're talking about, I was reading about there are 7 hermetic rules, basically, and one of I think the 6th hermetic rule is genetics. Everything has male and female in it, and it's when you literally balance the male and female, feminine and the masculine within you, everything else around you aligns. So people are like, I can never find love. I really want to find love, but I can't find love. It's because you're not balancing that masculine and feminine energy within you. So they can't find you if they wanted to, because you're not vibrating the right thing out. You have to love yourself the way that your divine masculine or feminine person is going to love you. Straight up. And people don't realize that. Fuck yeah. Fuck it. Why don't you be the prettiest sissy on the block, bitch? You be the best sissy you can be. Are you kidding me? Be so fucking pretty. People go, is that a male or a female? Straight up. Fuck it. roll in that, live in it. If that's your bliss, that's where you belong. Okay? Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes our human suits fuck up. All right? It's cool. It isn't forever. This is just a vehicle for you to be here to experience duality. But you're not actually dualistic from anything. No. Meditation and yoga. I don't fuck with any of that ever. But I can tell that that's where you fuck with, which is fine because some people need something like that to reach a higher elevation. But the problem with all those drugs, dude, is that you always have a come down because you're relying on something external outside of you to take you to a place that you can get within by meditating. So no, I don't fuck with drugs. I lived in Vegas in my 20s. Yeah, I've tried just about everything at least once. Didn't like a lot of shit, so it only stayed at once. But what I'll tell you with that is that you cannot chase a reality outside of yourself and expect to find happiness. Your soul is never going to resonate with that, and it's always going to find you outside of your alignment. Always. You have to ask yourself, though, like, get really, really radical with it. Why do you want to serve women? You know that the act of serving a woman, of taking care of a woman, is one of the most dominant traits of a male. So how crazy is it that you just want to be a sissy, you want to be as submissive and beautiful as them, you want to be beautiful like them, you love women, put them in such high regard that you want to look like them, but you want to serve them. And the thing is that isn't a far leap from being one of the most masculine traits that a male has, which is being the provider. How is that different? Explain that to me. It isn't. Again, there is no duality. So where you are on that spectrum that people are like, wow, fucking women with the fucking masculinity where they can't get into their femininity, you are there. Literally, it's really awesome. You're able to wave either way. Gender is in both. We have both genders in every single body. Every single person holds both genders within them. And it's our balance of it. So it's that you've been in your soul has been balancing a masculine gender for so long that like it needs to reverb out the other way so that you can get that balance, which I totally get about balance because I'm Libra sun and moon. You know what I mean? Like I get that. And thank you for the tokens. He really didn't like that I was like, yeah, I definitely don't do LSD and fucking ketamine. Are you ketamine? Ketamine is a horse tranquilizer. I'm to the point where I don't even want to drink alcohol. I'm not drinking alcohol. I won't eat meat. Why the fuck? You think I would put ketamine in my body? Not to mention it's fucking illegal, but who wants to actively put a horse tranquilizer in their fucking body, dude? No shade, but no, that's not how I got here. And I'm really glad that he asked that as a hidden note because that's just, I don't want people to even get that idea. Oh, I saw ketamine and LSD and that's all I saw, so I put two and two together. Like, no, dude, that's not how you get here. How you get here is soul work by actively looking at everything that you fucking have that's not aligned with your chakras, and it's soul work. It's hard work. It's addressing things that you don't want to fucking address, that LSD and ketamine will hide from you. Sure, you might go on a trip and see some shit, but it's not going to take you where you're meant to go. That's not how you get to an ascended state. It's just not. And it's not going to hold you there. So even if you experienced it, it's not going to hold you there permanently. What it will do is it will destroy your human vehicle from aligning and ascending to your light body, which is at the end is just like doing all that shit because that's where you go is another dimension. It's a higher dimension. This is physics. It's been proven. So anyways, I'm gonna take a drink really quick. I'm really glad that we could have this conversation. But you can always tell when I trigger someone and where their spot aligns with that trigger and where they kind of close off, where they need to heal. I'm finding that I can read that within the terminology that people bring to me, and I'm observant and I'm not taking anything offensively. Oh, okay, this is where they're coming from. I remember being there. And it sucks when you're there and you don't understand what's happening and you're in that in between. But I could tell that I triggered him by what he asked. Oh, you had to do drugs to get you into this insight, right? He doesn't understand how I'm able to speak about life, and he's probably older than me. So there's always kind of a fact of ageism within those who come in and are triggered like that. And the reason they came in is because they needed to hear that trigger. If all I do is trigger you and you leave, then that's good because you're probably still thinking about it after you left. And it's like how commercials are. They want you to think about, I think it's if they have you thinking about the commercial 30 seconds after the commercial and you've already missed the next commercial because you're still thinking about that one, they've done their job. There's also probably some past life healing and karmic healing that you're doing by being a sissy in this lifetime. You could have been a really horrible male to females in another lifetime, like rape and type of shit like that. Like back in the days of the 1400s when we were new humans and moving up into that and we were acquiring karma through those lifetimes, we are this lifetime currently, like if you were here in this lifetime, you were atoning for what you've done so that you can align, because this is the lifetime where we're atoning for what we've done, but we're also, once we've atoned, we get instant karma. So like if you're someone who manifests things instantly, whether you want it or not, you've probably atoned for the majority of your karma in this life and past lives because you're instantly manifesting. If you had karma you had to catch up on, you wouldn't be instantly manifesting, because it would be like, it's like a cue, right? Like, or a K, I don't know how to say that. I think it's a cue. It's like a cue with a song, right? Jukebox. So you've got 1 through 15. If you've already cleared 1 through 15 with your karma, when you hit 16, it's going to automatically play. You don't have to wait through 1 through 15. You don't have to go through and heal every single one of those because you've already healed them. So I would say that's probably something to do with the past life and you healing what you have within the past lives. So a lot of you that are like, I need to serve women, I need to be submissive. Like, part of that, you need to realize that is so masculine, because that is the number one trait of a male, to protect and provide for a female. So you're already stepping fully into your masculinity. 2, you don't need to think of it like, oh, it's bad, because what it is it's your soul is kind of running the show at this point. It really is. And so if that's what you're being called to do and that's what you're happiest doing, think about, you have to get really radical, like really esoterically radical, and go, why would my soul be so happy completely letting myself fall to the wayside? You had lifetimes where your soul is atoning, and now that you're coming in, and when you open your chakras, when you get to your heart chakra, your soul is going to feel things and you're going to know things, and things are going to trigger you, and you're going to see shit, and like, some of you won't be able to fucking watch anything about rape. Probably in past lives did that. Probably that's why it triggers you so much and it makes you so mad, because what the fuck was that? It's a fire alarm right now. Fuck. I gotta go. This isn't a thing. All right, I love you guys. I'll be back. I gotta get out of my house.
So as you can see, we discussed a lot of different things during this little Q&A that I had. And this was actually a video from before I fully stepped into coaching. And this was why I decided to step into coaching, is because I would log on to webcam and these were the conversations I was having. So it was obviously time for me to shift modes. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Give me a like and a subscribe. Please remember that your body is a vehicle for your soul, so drive yourselves well. Namaste.